Here we are again. My name is Chet. This here is ChetChat, and we saw Birth of the Dragon, Bruce Lee. So a lot of people, when they hear about Birth of the Dragon, I often hear them on the streets talking about, like, oh, forget that movie, it's bullcrap. It's not really about Bruce Lee, it's about some white dude. And they get really triggered. They're like, oh, it's all about white dude, whitewash, blah, 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 blah. What they don't understand is that, yeah, the movie is kind of advertised in a weird way that they say, like, oh, watch the match of Bruce Lee and his, like, challenge when he fought this dude, and he's awesome, and da-da-da. But I feel like the movie is not just about Bruce Lee. It's about the whole time period of when Bruce Lee was actually teaching Kung Fu to students in America, in San Francisco. And how these Shaolin monks don't like the idea of Bruce Lee teaching Caucasians. And they believe that Kung Fu belongs only to China. So this character named Wong Jack Man actually travels to San Francisco to actually atone for a sin that he committed. But when Bruce Lee catches wind of him actually coming from China, he gets nervous and he's wondering, is he here to punish him? And he doesn't know. So he actually challenges him to a fight, and that's the main marketing ploy that they use to, you know, show ads for this movie. They hype up this one part in the movie. That part of the movie is not as important as the whole movie, in my opinion. So when you see the white kid, I forget his name, he's so lame, whatever, but he's important to the movie in a sense that they have that white character who actually has to deal with the dynamic of Bruce Lee being afraid of someone else for teaching white people. And I feel like that character helps describe that part of the story. Even though it's not a good part of the story and they add some like really stupid movie bullcrap with him involved and he falls in love with some girl and I was like, oh god, this movie bullcrap. It is important that the character is white and he has to be white to show the dynamic of Wong Jack Man dealing with a white person who thinks that he's punishing Bruce Lee for teaching white people. I feel like that works. That part of the movie works. The movie parts of the movie where, you know, the guy falls in love with like a hostess and the hostess is actually a slave to this lady and she... It's some bullcrap, man. It's real bullcrap. Because this movie is actually based off of an article called Bruce Lee's Toughest Fight, where, yeah, they talk about Bruce Lee fighting this guy, but they don't know who showed up to the fight. There wasn't that many witnesses to the fight, and there was a really big mysterious thing about the fight. So this movie tries to make a reason why these two fight, and it tries to make a reason why these two actually decide on a victor. Ultimately, everybody says that Bruce Lee won. Even in real life, they say Bruce Lee won, but some people would say that Wong Jack Man won because he transformed Bruce Lee to create his new form of martial arts known as Jeet Kune Do. They kind of describe that in the movie as well. So other than the movie bullcrap that happens in this, the other parts are pretty damn good. The fight between Wong Jack Man and Bruce Lee are pretty good. The actor who plays as Bruce Lee is kind of cringy in the beginning because it's like, I don't think Bruce Lee talked like that all the time. You know, in the movies he's acting, so I assume that he doesn't talk like that all the time. I know he was cocky and everything, but I don't know all the time he talks like that. It's kind of annoying in the beginning, but you get used to it. And then you get to see him fight the dude, Wong Jack Man, and it was a pretty decent fight. It's not awesome. It's not like, you know, The Raid or something, but it's pretty decent. The problem is that fight does not happen until way later in the movie, but once that fight happens, the rest of the movie is really, really good. And it's like another 30 minutes of movie, but whatever. So pretty much in the ending, there's a, you know, big fight for, you know, getting that girl back from the lady or whatever. And the fight is pretty, you know, ridiculous, but it's fun nonetheless. So yeah, if you just want to see a little cool action, I would say probably just YouTube the fight, because the whole movie is not worth it, in my opinion, dealing with the stupid movie bullcrap of this white guy falling in love with a Chinese girl and teaching English and whatever. So lame, boring, but the fights are decent and it is what it is. So do I recommend watching this movie? Not really, but you know, I always say you should watch it anyway, just, you know, to know what you like, to know what makes movies not good to you, in a sense. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's it for this review. My name is Chet. This here was ChetChat. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you really like this review, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You'll get to see more reviews from me, and I have a lot of other reviews up right now, so go ahead and check those out too. And go ahead and comment below if you actually seen the movie, and if you actually disagree with me and think that the whole movie is good, or some of the movie is good, or what did you like about the movie and what didn't you like about the movie. Yeah, you can go ahead and write that down there, right down there. So alright, I'll see you guys next time. Keep watching them movies and have fun, boy. Yeah.